is dominated by Sean Cosgrave, the office, and the whole team are here. They had one auction for us. Of course, we had the big gala on the 29th of January, meant we had a lot of our auctions that would be either side called on that day, and what a stupendous day it was. So Sean's rescued us today with his one auction, but no! He's been marketing the property at 280 Grandview Road as well. There's been an offer that's been put forward and accepted for that ahead of the scheduled auction date. It was due to be called on the 26th of February. It's now going to be called today in about 2 minutes. So, Sean, to the executors of the estate of Grandview Road in Western Heights, we thank you very much for your instructions and the opportunity to sell your family home, your mum and dad's home that they love so much since 2007. But also we go to a rare opportunity with a beer section in an established and popular part of Hamilton and Melville. So yes, to the vendor of 59B Mount View Road, we appreciate the opportunity to market and sell your place as well. I look at the program and, well, I wondered what the flowers was all about. I've actually fashioned a little box to sit outside the front of my office just so all those Valentine's Days trinkets and toys that will be streaming in will be well looked after. Tillery, I know you've got a few bunches as well already, so happy Valentine's Day for the weekend. I hope you've got something thoughtful in store for your partner. That'll be lovely as well. Trent Finlay, I won't go on too much longer about that. Trent's the boss, so I better just cut the chat and keep it professional. Trent's our business owner. He is going to be helping negotiate if there's any need for that during the auctions today. We have an extensive auction team, those handsome gentlemen along that far wall too. Valentine's Day is getting to me, isn't it? Murray Watson, David Forster, Tony Kerepa, of course, form the balance of our auction team today, and the rest of you at the back, you're not too bad looking, the Harcourts crew as well. All designed here to get the best result. Thanks to those joining us at harcourtshamilton.co.nz, watching our online stream, as so many often do. We'll go through firstly the rules of auction, the conduct of auction, and slightly different for each of the auctions because Grandview Road's been brought forward. I'll touch on that separately. For Mount View Road, we've got a confidential reserve price that's been struck by our owner in line with your feedback. It's here to be sold. Your job's to bid to that reserve. I'll invite you in to start the bidding. Get into it, take the opportunity to dictate terms, and away we go. I'll get you to bid up to that figure, and the property will be on the market and will sell. You need to be the highest bidder, of course, to win that auction. You need to be the highest bidder if we don't reach the owner's reserve. It may be that we're pausing to talk to you to say, hey, it's not at reserve. Let's negotiate, and would you pay this? We'll give you the chance to buy outside of the room. Trent will be handling that with you as the buyer. We'll be talking to the vendor at the same time. So hopefully we get to a level where it would sell. It comes back here, it'll be on the market, and the hammer would fall down. You'd have the opportunity to bid again. Normally, sometimes though, the owner can withdraw the property and sell it outside the room to that bidder. So make sure you are that highest bidder at all times. I have seen a number of phone bidding authorities signed today, so you'll see some agents with phones to their ears. That's quite common. And I can nominate the bidding increments. I can place bids on behalf of the owner, only for the Mount View Road section, not for the brought forward auctions. That's called vendor bidding. It just means we're at a low level. You need to bid more to get to that selling zone. So I'll make it clear if I'm doing so. The fall of the hammer, that's the one we're looking for. Boys, you see, that's how it works. When that happens, and if you are the highest bidder, mum and dad, they will be, I'm sure, they're going to come up for us and sign the agreement, the deposit you pay today, unless arranged otherwise, 10% of the purchase price. And hey presto, you are the new owner. However, at 280 Grandview Road, and Emma's going to bring the property up for us, it is a significant day for our executors, the family here, who have been here since 2007, a much loved and much cherished home. It's in a magnificent position. And the property was scheduled ahead for the 26th. No, it's going to be sold today. So in a moment, I'm going to ask Sean to announce the amount of the offer that's been received. At that moment, the property will be on the market. It will be sold. You have your opportunity to bid and compete. So get ready for that exciting juncture. There'll be no pausing to negotiate. There'll be no vendor bidding, and the vendors won't be withdrawing it before it is sold. It is as simple as that. We'll see what the legalese team tell us about it. Yes, it is a freehold proposition, so that's the good, strong legal tenure, and it's a nice, succinct and perfectly sized 650 square metre section. The legal description's accurate. We're settling 2 weeks from today, so let's do the math on that one. The 12th becomes the 19th, becomes the 26th as your settlement date. You may have arranged a different date through Sean and the team with our vendors, and that's absolutely fine. Now, I accept your bids on the basis today that you acknowledge and have accepted that clause 9 is deleted, so no vendor warranties apply. That's quite standard for an estate sale, as is the case here at 280 Grandview Road. And it is a grand view that you've got right out in the park, and I can tell you about the dimensions of the home. Look how open plan, how well it has served our owners. 3-bed, 2-bath, of course, and I love the setting in behind the home. It's a good section. But we all know this, don't we? And I just was speaking to the executives. I said, what were your parents' most happy times? To the gentleman of the house, he'd be out in his workshop. He was good with a lathe, and he'd be making his crafts out there, where his mother, she was more sitting in the chair, keeping an eye on the children who inevitably were over at the park playing. She had a triangle that she would ring about 5:30, and they'd have to be back over for dinner at that point. It's going to be sold. It's been a historic time. Sean, I'm going to ask you now if you did have any sentiments you might like to speak to, but ultimately I'm looking for the amount of the offer that's been accepted.
Lovely location. I know of a good family.
Would that be the Cosgraves? Oh dear, the buyer might reduce the offer by 10,000. Nice and round, nice and neat, nice and even at $800,000. 280 Grandview Road is on the market, and it's going to be sold. There's the number that you have to beat. Who's going to bid in advance of that figure? 810. Good stuff. The boys have instructed you well. That's nice work. At 810,000, 820. Jamie Burricut, he's saying $820,000. Licensed man puts his bid up for his buyers at $820,000 at 280 Grandview Road. A grand opportunity it is today. First time in 19 years. First chance at 820,000. Second chance. We try a little 5. Doesn't have to be a 10. Third and final call. Nicely done. 830. A nice quick response is good. 830, and you have to be quick for the good stuff. Dripping with potential. Very, very comfortable as it is now. Here it is at 830. And all for you, 650 squares. Park across the road. 830,000. What's the strategy to be? Go a 2.5 if you like. Might be a good bid. Nicely done at 32 and change at 835 with you. Echo in the room. It says 2.5 as well, but goes in front at 835,000. Is it 840? That might be a number you like. You can stay in any increment you like. I'm here to work with you, here to help those beautiful boys of yours get into this opportunity. It's a much sought after family area as well. In Western Heights at 835,000 Kiwi dollars. Good on you. 636. 840, nice and stiffly back, and promptly at 840,000. Very, very happy times have been spent here at 840. Give you a quick opportunity to reconsider at 840, first chance. Who else is joining in? Second call. Just the two bidders at this early stage. Third and final call. Just what we would call a shiny penny. Bids down here in the middle. At 840. Are we trying a little 500, James? At 840, 840 and a half. Sounds like it might be a wee number we could work with. 840. Sit tight. Number 280 Grandview Road. At 840,000, is it another 19 years that we stay? Final opportunity, changing your mind. Got to be fair to you. You've bid well. You've bid well. I think you're going to buy. Your buyer is 840. Last chance. It goes. 280 Grandview Road. Well done, the office. But Jamie, your buyer, gone and sold. Well done. Thank you very, very much, Cheryl, Natalie, and David. Appreciate your instructions. That went well, and all the best for the next little while. Been great to work with you. Excellent. Thanks, Ems. Good example of bidding. Good example of bidding strategy. Commendable. It's almost like you've done it before. We're staying with the office, Sean, and we're going to 59B Mount View Road in Melville. The agent on site when I went and inspected was Liam Burton. Just one of the essential cogs in the wheel that is the office from Grandview. We're in Melville. Quite rare you have an opportunity, a blank canvas, surrounded by good established houses, established neighbourhood, with a plethora of amenities that surround you, great schools, walking distance, and a good family area. that we offer you up today. Ready to go into it, Shawnee? Liam, we're good. We can commence the auction because I'm excited about it. 59B Mount View Road. Thank you very much to our sellers for the opportunity. It is freehold. It's 419 square metres, that size. It's a good size. Look at it, rectangular parallelogram, ready for your attention, ready for your dream build. Now, settlement by way, I believe we had 20 working days. Sean, Liam, is that correct that we're working with? But we do have flexibility in that regard. The rest of the contract, of course, with a section is nice and easy. No need to be delving into chattels or anything, although that tree there is going to remain. I'm pretty sure about that. Hey, look, it's a great opportunity. It is a good size section. And what would you build there? Because it is an opportunity. It's a nice north-northwest facing situation. There's a gentle camber to the slope. And with the rear access as well, it's going to be quiet, it's going to be private. You've got a choice of where you would do your shopping. If you need to get to town or get to the hospital, more importantly, which people love having proximity to there, given the number of people that are employed at the hospital, it's very, very, very desirable, not far from the lake, and it's easy to pop into town as well. The arterial routes are nearby also. Well, we're going to start the auction, 59B Mount View Road. Who's going to kick us off? Who's going to get underway? Not an ideal one for rentals, normally looking for a structure that they could rent out for us, but who starts at the section? Over 400 square metres. Well, look, I'll make it absolutely easy with my suggestion, and I just want to give everybody a chance to bid. So, I mean, 250 would be a place I'd be prepared to start, and I hope the vendors aren't cross with me, but I would accept a bid at that level if you would be prepared to bid it for me. As I look around the room, should be an easy bid to make. A mere two. Tony's surprised that I would offer it so low, of course. Can I say 250 on your behalf? You indicating I should be 275, Tony, or? No, 250, I'll work with it. Quickly, first chance. Second? Third call. You know auction's the place and time to do it. Owner's willing to strike a deal today at Mount View Road. Blank canvas. Some established flora and fauna. What's happening, Liam? Should we pop a bit in at any level? Not today. Okie dokes. Well, Sean, I'm just going to pass that back to you. You know, we can continue working with all parties. The good news for buyers is that now, if you're not in a cash and unconditional position, you've got the opportunity to compete. So, you've seen the sort of numbers we're suggesting. Talk to Sean, talk to his team at the office, and we'll see if we can get you there. You see, reconsidering, ma'am, pop a little bit in? Yes or no? Just before I pass it in, because I'd hate you to miss that opportunity and think, jeepers, I should have bid. No? Okay, we'll pass it in. 59B Mount View Road. 50% Murray, as you said. Well done to us, so that's good. Well done. And Grandview Road, we'll carry on the section.
We've got an on-market price at 329.
Excellent, thank you, Sean. $329,000 for a freehold section of Melbourne. I think that's pretty good buying. So talk to Sean, talk to the office. Liam, you might be working with that good bidder of yours that might be putting in an offer. So available to everybody. Have a nice afternoon. Please do have a lovely day on the 14th, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.